Welcome back to Fire Emblem Engage. Last time, we fought Zephia and Gris for the final time. Hopefully we gained some semblance of closure. But it's now on to the next Feldragon Shard. Before then, though, two things. Someone in the comments gave me a suggestion all the way back in Chapter 17. Somi will remove the angry eyes once Zephia is dead. So now, I can safely change off them. Let's go with a matching sunglasses scarf.
If I may.
It seems like Morvia doesn't have unique dialogue for after the rest of the hounds are dead, which is kind of weird. I've got a huge amount of supports, and I think I do need to get some done for Vale and also Morvia. So I'll be showing a few of these, and then we'll go to the next chapter.
Lady Vale seems safe enough. For the time being, anyway. I must not be noticed following her. I will stay back and observe without being seen. I cannot imagine explaining to Marnie that I allowed harm to befall Lady Vale.
Mother, I see you following me.
Lady Vale?
So you don't think I can take care of myself? Is that what this is?
No. Or rather, yes. I mean, I know you are very capable, but I also worry. It is my duty as a knight to keep you safe.
You're not just a knight. You're also my friend. Instead of worrying about me, try trusting me.
A friend? I did not know. If that is the case, please tell me why you walk through town alone. As your friend, I am concerned for your safety. I want to understand why you would do that.
I do it to atone for my sins. A lot of people were hurt because of me. I need to find something good I can do for this town.
Lady Vale, since that is the case, it is important that I be by your side. As one of the four hounds, I also committed sins for which I must atone. You are not alone in your feelings, or your goal.
You have such a good heart, Mavir, and I'm lucky to have you as a friend. So, will you help me? Can we find something good to do for this town together?
Of course, Lady Vale.
Hello, Clan. What do you have there?
Oh, Lady Vale. I'm pickling.
Pickling? What is that? I've never heard of it.
Pickling is preserving meats or vegetables in vinegar. Add spices, and they're very tasty.
It is also, according to some people, how you Flanderize a character from Fire Emblem Fates that very few people liked anyway.
I'm developing a new recipe at the moment. Would you care to try one?
Oh, yes. I'd like that very much.
I think my pickles are pretty great. Don't you?
The taste is quite plain.
What? I mean, you really think so? I think this batch is nicely sour myself.
It just isn't very potent. You should add a bunch of peppers.
Vale thinks like a Breath of the Wild chef.
You can't make pickles with peppers.
Are you sure about that? I mean, is this really all a pickle can be?
Huh?
How will you ever create a new pickle recipe if you've already decided how pickles taste?
Okay. Yeah. I guess you're right. I've just been following the same old pickle routine without even questioning it. I must try something new if I'm ever to grow as a pickle chef. Lady Vale, you've opened my eyes.
That's the spirit. Now, why don't you put some peppers in those pickles?
And that's not like a euphemism or metaphor or anything, she means it literally.
I think I'll do just that.
Yeah, Vale is almost casually being Chie or Yukiko there, but maybe not quite to that level. I think just one more.
Do you remember when you gave me the dragon stone?
I wish I could say I did. But everything from before I woke up is hazy.
Well, you and I met just one time, 1,000 years ago.
We only met once?
Mm-hmm. All of our siblings had died in the war. You were the only one to survive. And you came to see me. I was very young then. Frail and frightened, and you handed me the Dragonstone. You told me that you couldn't stay by my side, but that you were still with me, no matter what.
Oh, so I said that to you all that time ago.
You did. The Dragonstone is shattered, but it was my protective talisman for a very long time. I held it close when Mama died, and when Papa returned and said horrible things to me, I knew that as long as I had the Dragonstone, I could be strong and hold on until I saw you.
Vale,
Even if you can't remember what you did, I am still so grateful. If you hadn't given me the Dragonstone, we never would have found each other again.
I'm grateful too. To think you held me in your heart all those years. Without you, Vale, I wouldn't be standing here right now.
Now that we're reunited, we'll be together forever, right?
That's right. Nothing can separate us ever again.
And that's only the B support. So I wonder what they go over in the A. You know what, I lied, one more. I'm curious to see what this is.
Can I talk to you, Ivy?
Certainly, Lady Vale.
I just want to say, I'm really sorry. I'm sorry my papa made your father go mad.
Okay, so that's pretty much confirmed.
Don't do this.
I understand he was a gentle king who took good care of his people and his family. Before, if it weren't for my father, he'd still be with his family. With you.
Please, no more. The past is past. There is no use dwelling on it.
Besides, that was all Sombron, not you.
I know you feel that way, but
You owe me no apologies. Your father's sins are not yours to bear.
Ivy agrees with me.
I don't feel like that's true. Please, I have to do something.
Stubborn, aren't you? In that case, I shall think of some penance you can perform when next we meet.
Thank you. I'll do whatever you ask.
You may come to regret those words.
Yeah, with Ivy's tone there, I presume this is going to be something like, going to the market and acting like a cat. And now, onward to our next destination, yet more Grand Lawn. This time, we are heading to somewhere that unfortunately doesn't require us to turn into a boat for a split second, Mountainous Region. Armed with a powerful artifact from Zephia, the party heads to a lake in pursuit of a sunken shard. Chapter 24, the only chapter name between, I think, chapter 18 and the final chapter
It's hard to believe that there was a mountain right here where this lake is.
to not begin with the word the.
I sense a Fell Dragon shard here. Zephia was telling the truth. It is out there. Very deep at the bottom of this lake.
At the bottom of a frozen lake, but when my friends pulled me back up, I started healing. Oh wait, no, that's Psychonauts 2.
She said the enchanted crystal would bring that whole submerged area into reach.
But it will only last a few hours. So once it happens, I'll lead us to the shard quickly.
Are we gonna get like a Moses water parting style map? That'd be really cool for a chapter, honestly.
Thank you.
Okay. Here goes.
It's starting. But wait, what's happening?
The mountain is rising. Or the lake is draining. Everyone, stay together.
No, it's not safe here.
Brother!
Vale! I must have been thrown far from the others. The lake is gone. The mountain is here. I guess the crystal worked. Now, I'd better find the others. You there. Huh?
Hello, very strange speaking person who looks like me except with less blue.
How strange. Your face is my face. No. What? That can't be me. Who are you? Well, I sense an emblem. One I have never sensed before.
Maybe it's a DLC emblem.
If you have a ring, give it to me. I need to take it to Father. Father? Sombron, the king of dragons. I collect emblem rings. It is my duty. I have been taught to do what I must to fulfill that duty. We are currently at war with the divine dragons. I have collected many rings. At war? Wait, if this is me me during the war with the divine dragons? Zephia's magic put me in reach of the shard, all right, by throwing me into the past.
And yeah, suddenly time travel out of nowhere. I love the fact that you're getting to meet past Aaliyah, but I wish it was done differently. See, in games like Zelda Ocarina of Time or Chrono Trigger, the whole let's go back in time to before the MacGuffin was destroyed, that makes sense because there's already a precedent for time travel. Here, I mean, I guess it's meant to be like a super version of the Draconic Time Crystal, but still, it's like, there was never any like full-on back to the past time travel established before, and now suddenly we've got this.
I must be in Gradlon 1,000 years ago, before it all sank, when the shard was near here. You are mumbling. I will repeat myself. If you have a ring, give it to me. Quickly.
It does show, like, spectacular performance from both of Aaliyah's voice actors here.
I'm sorry, but no.
It's just, you can hear the difference, even though they're the same voice.
Your answer must be yes. I cannot let you go with that ring. If I disobey Father, I will be killed. Many of my sisters and brothers have been killed. Killed? One older brother was drowned. One older sister was burned alive. A little sister and little brother. They were cute. Were torn apart by the corrupted.
And suddenly Aaliyah's fear of the corrupted in the present takes on a very dark new meaning.
Some siblings died in the war. Most were defects. Father disposed of them. Disposed of? The defects require disposal. But I am not a defect. I collect rings to prove that. Father must get his wish. Until then, I will collect rings. And when his wish comes true, what then? What will you do? What will I... Oh. Well... What was that? That is an avalanche. They are common to this place, but I hear some of the corrupted nearby. They are agitated. That is unusual. There are, maybe, intruders. The others must be here somewhere. I'm sorry, but I have to go. The stranger with my face is escaping. I will prevent that. I must pursue them. I need your help, Marth.
Once again, we're going to be fighting against Fel Marth.
There you are! Thank goodness you're safe. We weren't sure where to find you.
Brother, I'm so glad we finally found each other, after the earth shook like that. I know where the Fel Dragon Shard is. It's a short climb from here.
Unfortunately, we've been followed. You won't believe by who.
Huh?
All of you. I insist that you tell me at once exactly who you are.
My first time playing, when I saw this, I was almost screaming, no, no, she's dead, she's done, we weren't supposed to see her again. You seriously find some way to bring her back in the very next chapter?
Zephia!
Whom do you serve? fighting the corrupted as you did back there, defeating them with ease. No one on our side has reported seeing anyone like this. And surprises are not well received. What's going on? I thought she died.
She did die. Zephia shouldn't be standing in front of us. She doesn't look like one of the corrupted. But also, she doesn't even know us.
Everyone, this will be a shock, but that is Zephia, 1,000 years ago. Because we are in Gradlon 1,000 years ago, during the war.
For some contrived reason, we are back in time.
What?
The crystal was supposed to put us in reach of the submerged shard. It did, in a way, but not by raising mountains or draining lakes. It sent us back in time. Believe it or not, I just met my past self. That's how I figured it out.
Your what?
Oh, that can't be good.
I have found you.
Brother, that's you.
Yes, it is.
Red eyes, red hair. But it's you. That's what you looked like when we first met.
Zephia, please step aside. I will take care of this situation.
Thank you, Your Highness. But I'm more than happy to assist you.
Please don't, we've fought you like 5 times already.
That will not be necessary. Go. Inform Father what is happening here. Also, that I sense the presence of emblems from them.
They possess emblem rings?
It is possible.
Understood. I'll head to the temple.
Thank you.
She's going to tell Sombron that we're here. We have to hurry.
Brother, I can't bring myself to hurt you. And that's you in our way. What should we do? We need to break the shard, but...
Is that what you're trying to do? Break the shard?
Yeah, we shouldn't have said that.
What if it was? Would you let us pass by? No, that is stupid. I cannot return home without your rings.
This is past Aaliyah's most memed line by far, but I still really like the way they speak.
We will fight. If I win, I take your rings. If you win, you break the shard. Simple as that. Then we can't avoid a fight here. Stranger with my face, I am ready to battle when you are. You will fight me, and this emblem.
Oh no, it's a Marth paradox.
Marth! This is my emblem. Now show me yours. They'd never believe I'm an emblem. And it's best to keep that to myself. So, Marth!
Mirror match!
I'm here. You have a Marth too. There should be only one of each ring. This is more and more interesting.
If I defeat you, I can merge them and make a +1 Marth.
Everyone, ready yourselves. No matter what, we must destroy the shard.
So, welcome to the battle against past Aaliyah. There aren't a lot of enemies in this map, but they are very strong enemies. This map is sort of one of the final checks of your team, not to mention that a lot of them have great weapons as well, or, well, smash weapons I should say. We also have some pretty strong corrupted worms. These ones have like 39 fixed damage. We also have some ballistas to deal with. They don't really have a whole ton of range, but they do have a decent amount of hit on them. Also, the Axe of Yugoslavia is back from the 3 houses. Actually, no, it's actually, hang on a second, let me just look this up, because I looked up what this was. It's the symbol and weapon of the Finnish thunder god Ukko, which is similar to Thor's Mjolnir. But being an S-ranked axe, Amber won't be able to use it as a warrior. Also got 2 of you over there. The other side is mostly pretty similar. Just, I don't want to miss any status staves this time. 2 silver great axes, a corrupted worm. Yes, I was remembering right. The S-rank bow was also in this map. Lender Bear. Now that... Lender Bear? Is that some kind of weird Build-A-Bear service? I need to look up what this is too. Wife of Conal from the Ulster cycle. Anyway, they're also on a ballista. We have Silver Blade Swordmasters here. very fast, Thoron Sage, but also the main event here. Past Aaliyah and Marth. Has no free will and obeys the Fell Dragon's commands. And he has some boots for us to take, and also, yeah, his version of Felmarth is a lot stronger than the one we got in Chapter 22, I believe. He can Lodestar Rush, so he gets 9 attacks with that. He also has Divine Speed, Unyielding. I really should put Marth on Aaliyah just for the ultimate mirror match, but I kind of want to see how that goes on Timera. But yes, he has some pretty high stats, including a pretty strong speed stat that's hard to double. Like, you kind of need Lyn or somebody freakishly fast to be able to double him. Now, as for my characters and emblem rings, I think I want to go with the same combination that I did before, but this time, Vale can actually start near Aaliyah, and I think this time as well, I want to put Jean or Byleth in the group that is going towards the boss. Oh yeah, by the way, there's actually fog terrain here. It's the same fog that you make with Corrin on a covert unit, but it's just naturally occurring as part of the environment now. Warriors and generals here. Yeah, I would definitely like mages around that part of the map. And with this, I have a healer in every group. So let's move out, and it's time for something very weird.
I make avalanches happen. Even when they don't want to happen. I just do this.
We've been pushed back!
That works. I'll keep doing what works.
In 2 turns, an avalanche will strike the lower mountain path.
We have to reach the shard. But at this rate, we'll get nowhere fast. If an avalanche starts near you, take shelter. Stay safe until you can proceed.
So the idea behind this map is that the avalanches will push you, a warning will show up, and you can use boulders to anchor yourself when the avalanche comes. But no, here's the really weird part. Aaliyah is defeated or 15 turns pass. Certain battles must be won in a limited number of turns. It's just so weird they have a tutorial for the concept of time limits when it's this late in the game. This is the 3rd to last main story chapter. And it's only now they're using a time limit. I don't know. Like, this feels like they really should have put it in a time limit map earlier. But anyway, like, anyone else find it weird you're getting such a basic tutorial this late? Also, as you can see from that screenshot there, the turn limit is actually different based on the difficulty. So on hard mode, it's 15 turns. But it seems like it's more on normal. And that was actually a little annoying.
I'm with you.
So let's see if I can...
Help me be a righteous dragon.
Wow, that's a cool line. Get a 3-range echo going. Yeah, I have to use echo here. That's not great, but I believe Seraphim only does a little bit more. Oh yeah, she has Nova, which she can use. Oh, that's worse accuracy, so let's not go with that. I mean, this accuracy isn't the greatest either, honestly. Yeah. But okay, then we can echo that, and then echo again. I'm actually kind of thankful that I don't have Vale, I don't have Celica's, like, resonance unlocked with Vale right
Ready
now.
for anything.
Are you really? We shall soon find out. Are you in the fog? Because your avoid is pretty high right now.
You have my respect.
I like how I can see the actual thing in the distance there. It's kind of good that I at least have Marth in the center thing. No, I don't think that thing was even in the fog. I can call these enemies things because they're corrupted. Okay, let me check where the emblem energy is. No, there is emblem energy on the way up there, so I can refresh this if I want to. I probably want to.
Help me, Emblem.
Oh, and I can't engage plus with Vale because I've already gone engage plus with, because I've already engaged with Celica.
Me first.
I had a feeling they would miss. For once, my misintuition was wrong, and I'm thankful for that.
I can fight.
Let's not get attacked by a corrupted worm. Speaking of which, okay, yeah, you're not in range. Yeah, if you have covert units, you can actually take advantage of this fog, which is cool. I mean, I can go shielding art for a little bit better defense here. Okay, now that was that flank. Now this flank. I positioned Clan there specifically because this means that I think I should be able to... Okay.
Let's go!
That was me making a weird sound.
To open up
But...
shop.
I was serious hoping because this way I can actually get 2 of them at once. Actually, on the subject of getting 2 of them at once...
Emblem, engage!
This is another one of those maps that I actually do find quite fun, because it's kind of like a case of, like, you know, no use holding back.
One strike will decide.
We get to go all out with sort of everything, because, yeah, this almost reminds me of that, is it Chapter 22 in Awakening? The one where all the enemies are dead lords? Like, it's just like, there aren't a lot of enemies on the map, but they're all very strong. But yeah, with that happening, once again, not holding back, I believe if I hit you, then the other one will get frozen. Because it's adjacent.
Guess I did it right.
And that way I only need to deal with the sniper. Yeah, there we go, Dreadful Order. So that thing's frozen. So yeah, get Anna in a little... It's funny how Anna has Dire Thunder, but like it's not really going to make much of a difference. Get in closer. I just need to make sure that I am out of range.
I will not falter.
Of that, obviously. Yeah, maybe I actually should have the Flame Lance. Okay, Contemplative, and now the third side. Not every side is of equal importance on this map.
A legend begins.
They were always beside you. I will say that every time, but I don't care. Can I well, I probably should engage.
Let's go together.
Because of the time limit, like, and you're gonna be speeding through this map pretty fast, it's not really that much of an issue if, like, you use your engages early. You really want to burn your engages early here. Just rush straight through.
I have faith in the goodness of humankind.
Because you do kind of want to get to the rocks before, you know, stuff happens with the, avalanche. Oh man, wow, the avalanche just gave me a blast, from the past from my, me playing Crash Bandicoot,
Whoa!
almost called it 4, but it was the 4 before there was 4, Wrath of Cortex, with, there's a level in that game that's just called Avalanche, and the music in it, it was one of those songs that I had dumb lyrics to as a kid. Pack up your skiing stuff, the avalanche is coming, and that's what I think of whenever I play this map, because there's an avalanche that's coming. We're not going skiing, obviously. I don't know if this is such a great idea, but I mean, they're not going to be able to double me anyway because they're using blades. Yeah, they're sort of like, actually every single enemy here is more of a distraction than an actual threat. You just kind of need to break through them quickly. The worms are interesting in the sense that they kind of, no, I'm not going to do a dumb... I want to kind of stop using rewinds just because I'm playing suboptimally with Cedo. I thought, oh, I could have Astra Storm somebody, but... Yeah, let's just accept, like, let the chips fall where they may. Because...
Emblem, engage!
If we go into Lin engage mode here, you're not going to be taking a whole lot of damage, but let's just go... Actually... Oh, it drops my speed a little bit. I don't know if, like, this is probably going to be doing less even if I do get Luna, but I want to try. It's a few more chances at Luna. Yeah, that would have been around the same as I would have done with Mulagear, so yeah, maybe it would have been better. Meanwhile, more things are coming forward, and... Well, you were dumb.
You'll get no sympathy from me.
Yes, you definitely fell into Pastelia's quote of, "That is stupid." It's just like, I love that line so much. Speaking of which, that's also stupid. Well, I mean, she could have missed, but still. But I do want to talk right now about just, like, how much I really like Pastelia's way of speaking. It's just, like was mentioned, before, she would have lived. She would have taken 20 from the other one. Pastelia speaks entirely in hiragana in the Japanese version, which implies a childlike mindset. But more than that, I also like how they speak in what TV Tropes refers to as, "that makes me feel angry." it's something that it's like kind of a trope or a thing that I've always felt was a little bit misused, because, like, essentially what the trope is when a character just announces how they're feeling, or, like, what emotion they're feeling before speaking. Like, again, like his "that is stupid" line. Oh wow, we're actually getting enemies where... Huh. That's actually kind of cool, honestly. The fact that, like, I don't have a guaranteed one round with my, my killer axe anymore. I actually have to use a better weapon. Again, you want to make sure you don't hold back here. But yeah, like, again, that is stupid, or, like, again, the quote itself is... the quote itself actually comes from an episode of Futurama. I think it's where someone's running a play for the Robot Devil, and the Robot Devil says, "You can't just announce how your characters are feeling. That makes me feel angry." But the thing, that's actually part of the reason why I've always felt that it was misused as a trope, because a lot of people say that, like, it's just some kind of bad writing trope of just having your characters announce how they're feeling. Like, 99.99% of the cases where I have, like... Okay, to put it another way, I don't think I have ever seen the trope ever used unironically. Usually when I see the "that makes me feel angry" trope used, it's either played entirely for comedy, or... I've got a chance of taking out this Ballista if I loot her a lot, maybe? Or it's being said by a character who cannot express emotions in a normal way, and actually cannot speak without announcing their emotions like that. In a sense, it's either played for comedy or it's played for drama, and in this case, I do think it's very much played for drama. I mean, it's a little bit comedic at times, especially the "that is stupid" thing, but it's just... It really just goes to show what Aaliyah is like at this point. He's basically just a mindless automaton who just has no free will and follows Sombron, but at the same time, it's also really tragic, because we're just seeing he's just so badly abused that I don't even know if Aaliyah really has any idea what emotions are at this point. Like, I don't think he can even physically articulate emotions without spelling them out. Which again is just so tragic that, like, that's happening, and I can't do that at all. Gotta remember that Vale has very low HP. I've also gotta remember that I can snipe you guys with Jean, which yeah, I can't even one-round these guys with Jean. It's like, there seems to be a very big sort of spike in enemy quality between chapters 23 and 24. Again, it is kind of a bit of a DPS check, as some might say, as like, can your party handle these, like, the end game? This is pretty much just the ultimate test of that. And speaking of ultimate test, let's go... Seraphim...
Me first!
Killsteal.
You protected me?
Yeah, again, it's just kind of similarly tragic to Vale. Oh, you have Resonance now, so I've got to watch out for that. To Vale, how just Vale, again, expressing genuine surprise that somebody would want to protect her. It's kind of similar to that, but just, yeah, I do kind of appreciate how Past Aaliyah is handled, and I've listened to them, the female version to Past Aaliyah too, and they're also quite interesting. I really should be using Engage Plus soon, but I guess I'll have to wait on Vale for that. I mean, I can use this with people who aren't Vale, but...
I won't forget.
Technically, I could do this with Tamara as well. The thing I also like about this chapter being a bit of a DPS check is the enemies are worth a lot of experience, so it's a bit of a boost in experience before the end game. Yeah, Tamara isn't engaged yet, so she could actually go engage with Aaliyah. Actually, this is kind of a weird thing. My first playthrough, I actually S-supported Tamara with Aaliyah, but it was mostly because, like, as I said before, I really genuinely do not care about Aaliyah's S-supports at all. I just don't really just see romance as making sense for their character.
Emblem, engage.
So I just chose Tamara, even though her S support was platonic, just because I liked her character a lot. It's actually kind of weird. One of the reasons why I like Tamara as a character so much is, I think, because she reminds me a lot of Estelle Bright from Trails in the Sky. She's just sort of very upbeat, kind of a polearm user, but also quite,
we have you all to thank
quite practical at the same time, like the way that she deals with bandits. So it's just, yeah, very, very similar to Estelle in my mind. But, okay
I'm
then.
here, Divine One.
Unfortunately, Clan can only explode one of you right now. Oh yeah, I believe I completely forgot that there was an avalanche on one of the paths. The avalanche is this one. Okay, then. So we're all getting blown. Oh, that's actually kind of a problem. Like, kind of a problem. I mean, a serious problem. Okay, so if we're not behind this rock, which you two are, I've got a lot of crit with it. Oh yeah, because I still have Train to Kill, even though I'm not a covert unit. Just trying to think whether this is... Nah, honestly, the Brave Lance is probably a little better, but it also means more accuracy from you, whereas this has a bit of an evasion
Drop your guard.
Okay. Unfortunately, the second... I mean, the fact that Anna actually does 1 damage to, oh, that's probably because of the poison. She's doing no damage, but the poison is, the stacks of poison are giving her 1 damage. That's actually kind of cool. I think it's probably better if I physic you.
Feeling better.
Yes, feeling better. Well, you're not going to be feeling good soon, because the avalanche is going to push you all the way back down the mountain. This is like, I think it's called like chutes and ladders in some reasons. I've always known it as snakes and ladders, which is purely luck-based, which is kind of annoying in my opinion.
Why do we repeat our mistakes?
You know, this is like a blast from the past. An enemy with a smash weapon being an idiot and attacking Louis. Oh, hi. I'm actually very thankful for that, because now Louis has Erica, but now, Yunaka doesn't potentially get one-shotted by you. Oh, you're just healing, right, yeah. Yeah, the plus sign meant nothing else was going to attack me, but I don't want to skip their enemy phase just yet. Well, that was a bit of a pointless Astral Storm, wasn't it? Probably should have Astral Storm one of those griffins. And here we go. Pack up your skiing stuff, because the avalanche is coming, and goodbye, clan. And now we're going to have an avalanche on that path. Yep, he went all the way down to the bottom. At least he's mounted. At least he's mounted. But still, that kind of sucks. And yeah, you two are mystical, so you will, yes, you will severely brutalize Louis.
Time to finish the job. If this love is a crime...
Massive contrast in dialogue there, and that's why they turn off the victory quotes against Zephia and Gris in the last chapter. Okay, we're up to 18. Can anybody... No, I don't think anyone from the center can jump in here. That can happen. Yeah, no, you definitely double Louis. How much damage were you doing again? 20 times 2. So if he has over 40 HP, I can actually afford to twin strike you off the face of the earth.
This is war. So
look at that damage, 46 and 73. This is why Erica is really great. One of the many reasons why Erica is great. It's actually something else that I've wanted to talk about for a while. It's that something that I do really, really like about Engage, well, one of the many things that I really, really like about Engage, is that every emblem, like, I actually honestly think the emblems are balanced extremely well in this game. I really struggle to think of an emblem that is outright useless. Like, even Leaf. People give Leaf a lot of flack, but personally, I think there are ways to make his engage attack good. He has all those proficiencies that he gives.
Ciao!
Well, let's hope that we don't have to say ciao to ourselves anytime soon. Like, honestly, like, thinking about, like, how I would, like, rebalance the emblems if possible. And perhaps the only thing I would do is make Leaf's, you know what, Leaf's, I mean, again, I don't think that's a great idea because they'll probably just get healed again, just like what happened before. Is to make Leaf's Master Lance not suck. Like, that's really all I would do. Hang on a minute, I just entered Ballista range, didn't I? $45 attack versus 18 defense. That's not like a boosted damage ballista. I don't actually think that kills her, but I could be wrong. At the very least, I can snipe you down.
should I have held back?
I will say, I'm not entirely sure this map theme fits this chapter. I kind of feel like maybe it should have been different. I could have gone for an engage there. So that's the thing with Emblem Aaliyah. You've got to really make that decision, whether you go for engage plus or whether you go for Aaliyah's own engage. And sometimes it's a lot more worth it to go for your own engage. Once again, momentum is actually securing me one-shots.
You'll get no sympathy from me.
So I don't really want to drop momentum, and I kind of have to drop either that or strength plus 2 for vantage, but... Oh yeah, you've already Astro Stormed. That... I do not actually like that. Because I can't really send you up there without dealing with... Oh, you both have Radiant Bows too, that's kind of cool. They've got a lot of hit rate on Lapis as well. However, if either of those two attacks Lapis, they immediately die. So I can afford to put Lapis in range of both of them, though they're probably just going to go for Amber instead. And then we also have the Avalanche. But Seadoll is not really in the best spot for the Avalanche right now. See, it's at 2 turns. Okay, you know what? Just in case this health on Amber matters, because those are Radiant Bows. And also some pretty strong Great Lances. Okay, at 18 you'll be able to use Entrap. Okay, here we go. Please don't kill Veil, thank you. We have successfully lent a bear. Also high. Also, I don't quite kill you.
Look what you made me.
But I do now.
There is nothing to fear.
I like that that blade swing sound there. Okay, I still get... Oh, interesting. Did I just get smashed into a really bad place for the Avalanche? No, but I did get smashed into range of view. Doesn't really do a whole ton of damage though, but I would have done like a lot more if I wasn't Ikefied right now. Speaking of being Ikefied, ow, yeah, that Ike doesn't affect that, does he? But you're out of... Okay, yeah, you're out of range of Amber now. So that smash was a little dumb on your part.
I have faith in the
And that's what I wanted to happen, because at least one of you is down now. And yes, it is the Avalanche now. Oh wait, no, we've got you. Oh no, it's not the Avalanche. So it'll be Avalanche this turn. Okay, right. So it was it was correct about. I was just thinking there was going to be like something weird involving like the how the game defines in 2 turns, whether it was counting certain phases differently, but no. So this turn we are definitely getting Avalanched here. So I should probably deal with this side of the map first. Although
still good.
Okay, that's actually kind of fun, honestly, having you just duck in here and whack somebody. Oh, Hurricane Axe. However, I have a 90% crit rate, so you are not long for this world.
I fight for
and this is why Panette's amazing with this combo, because she has a 100% crit rate in that circumstance. Just remembered that you but I should be able... Oh no, I have Jean. And there's no reason for me not to use his dance this turn, so I think I will be able to take out that Ballista. Oh yeah, my idea was that I somehow kill you, and then I get Lapis like there, so that Seadoll can canter behind that rock, and he won't get hit by the Avalanche, and then Lapis will be able to. Okay, right, so... Oh, but wait, who am I kidding? Lapis herself can be the one to take out this Archer. And then she'll be in the perfect position for a Seadoll.
That was a fierce
And then there's 2 Wyverns up there, but as long as, like, one of them doesn't, like, get her all the way down to 1 HP, she's fine, and I kind of doubt only one of them will be able to get her down to 1 HP. Okay, so Dance for Lapis and Roy. So apparently female characters engaged with Roy take more after Roy's Smash Bros design. One of them does have a smash weapon, but she can canter, so she's probably safe. And that deals with the bows on this side.
I have faith in the goodness of humankind.
So now you can duck backwards, and that means one of you will attack, and that's a killer axe. How much crit? 45 crit. Oh, but she has holdout, so if that's the only thing that attacks her, she's totally safe. Because, as I've mentioned in the bio, anybody with Roy's holdout cannot be killed by a single enemy.
I need to get stronger until no one can beat me.
Okay, so with the avalanche, you two should be fine. You get blown back down to there. Cedar is fine, and so now Ivy needs to go like... That is not a great idea. Okay, let's wait on moving Ivy for now, because I am going to have to make sure I do a full-on... Okay, so you need to... I'm starting to think whether or not I do Engage Plus on Tamara, but... It's probably not really going to help just yet.
Let the lesson begin.
And since I've used a whole lot of Engage attacks here, I'm going to show this animation in full. Just want to show past Aaliyah what he's missing right now. So, I need to deal with that, Axeman, and preferably I need to deal with you as well.
Grant me
Oh,
strength
but I
and
can
victory.
get right up in your face, so that means that I hopefully know Lodestar Rush doesn't actually do enough, so... well, that's annoying. I have to Sandstorm at least once here. No. 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 Yeah, this is the problem with Tamara. Because I don't think there's any other way that I can... It's kind of cool that that takes you out immediately, but the problem with that is we've got a Silver Blade over there. Well, I may be able to take out that Silver Blade, though.
You'll take nothing from me.
Yeah, see that line right there?
I'm strong after all.
That was the line that sort of I felt tied into Vale's abuse victim nature. Oh, wow. I don't have to worry at all because lol Sigurd.
I'll help. You don't mess around.
And Tamara got the kill after all. But yes, we now have Lend a Bear. We can now lend bears to people. Oh, and she can cancer on top of all that. Are those wolves? Oh, no, they're ranged. Oh, that's not a ranged dagger. I don't think I can go in range of just the non-ranged wolf, though. So I think I'll hang back for now. So this central area is getting fairly clear, but now we have access. Well, we have access to murdering these two. How about
Let us be off.
that? Aha! I barely don't kill you, because of course I barely don't kill you. Although, all I need to do is just weaken them a little bit, and then if they go for Veil, they die, because they strike last, so, yeah. 10 damage to Louis is pretty impressive, though. Of course, hopefully it'll now be 9 damage to Louis. Yes, I didn't eat my words there. I would have eaten my words if I didn't gain stats on that level up, but... Well, gain defense on that level up. I don't exactly trust Anna here, so let's not have her rush in. Meanwhile, Morvia, you know what? Maybe Morvia could head towards the center a little bit and see if I can get, actually Rescue's cool here to sort of potentially pull people around the map. Okay, now that Ballista is done with, we have the Avalanche coming here, so yeah, I think Ivy can safely go here. Okay, Amber actually doesn't need physic. This is gonna, like, push him out of 90% crit range with his killer weapon, but that's fine. 12 turns left. Yeah, like, the turn limit is not really that much of a problem in a game like this, where, you're generally encouraged to play quite quickly. Aha! That's exactly what I thought would happen, because now... Oh, hey, she wouldn't have died anyway. You know what? If she actually was equipping a tome there, thanks to Celica, she would have actually died. So I'm glad she was not equipping a tome. I was just about to say Louis getting smashed a lot, but that sounds bad. You know, I feel like Smash only entered the vernacular as a euphemism for that relatively recently. I don't remember people really talking about it that way for, like, when I was younger. And here is the Avalanche. So Alpris is going to go back a little bit, but everyone else is fine. Okay, now, we're going to be struck by an Avalanche in the middle path, which is going to be... Okay, I don't want to speak too soon, but hopefully I am going to actually be pretty close to past Aaliyah by that point. Oh, right, it says 1-1 because you're going to be taking that 10% damage from that. I was thinking, like, wait, am I actually still taking damage even though that's not a tome? But no. Huh. Your engage just ran out. Interesting. Okay, then let's go for this.
Emblem Eternal.
Now Yunaka gets to be engaged again. That sounds weird. Is Bond Blast once, like, per the whole pair, or just once per character per pair? Well, only one way to find out. It's already dead, so stop.
With the divine dragon.
Engage blast!
Oh, that's where that voice clip comes from.
Dream well.
That's where With the Divine Dragon comes from. Okay. Yeah, I can also now say this. So, right, I said much earlier in this playthrough. Oh yeah, you actually do still get Dragon Blast. Okay, that's cool. So it is once per character in the pair. But I don't even need that, so yeah. Well, I mean, I suppose we can use Lyration. I said much earlier that every character has a voice clip for saying Alir. That voice clip is stored where all of the other Emblem voice clips are. Also, yes, we did it Divine Ones. That's one of the engage quotes there, and Alir just got a stat buff because Yunaka just beat something. But hey, I guess Anna will do something now.
Come again.
So yeah, around the point where characters are saying things like Marth, Celica, then you'll have a voice clip of every character saying Divine One and Alir. So, yeah, it was probably intended that characters would yell out Alir's default name while engaged, but, turned out to not be implemented, which is kind of sad. Oh, you have Volga. I'm almost wondering, so if you're 37 versus 43, so that's 6 more damage, times 2, so 12 more damage. So you're doing 22, 22, 28, and 28 would be 56? 56, then they have 3 more health, and then the Ballista I actually think might do... Are you serious? I think that Ballista is exactly 3. I think he's just exactly not okay if I do that, which is kind of sad. We've got Tamara here, and I believe Parcelia does actually move in eventually. Oh yeah, there we go, there's Lodestar Rush. What's hitting me from up there? Oh, it's the Wyverns, which are going to be dead in a moment. Don't want Parcelia to run onto the, you know what, why not? Let's let Alcris take one of them. I don't really want him to be running onto the Fog. I mean, you can get rid of the Fog via Dragon Vein or other, like, Emblem effects. Yeah, let's not actually kill you with the Brave Bow. Okay, so let's use the Silver Bow. They have somewhat balanced Brave weapons by making them kind of weak in this one. They can be forged, but that costs a lot of silver.
I'm sorry.
Do not apologize to zombies. I have 36% chance of Luna now. Also, Speed Taker that I don't really need at this point. You know what? Let's have Ivy take this so that she gets to her next... Well, if she misses, she won't, but... So she can get to her next loop of the class. Okay, didn't miss.
Rest now.
And yeah, I like it how you can see you still gain SP even if you're level capped. Yeah, 27... Oh, I mean, actually, I was going to say, 27 magic's not that great, but it's better than Jean, so that probably shows that I don't have much faith in Jean. And meanwhile, Amber exists. Oh yeah, no, I probably want to save that engage energy for Jean. I mean, I could, although this burned me in the past, but I could run up, whack you, and then rescue with Morphia.
Why do we repeat our mistakes?
I don't necessarily need that enemy dead, but I mean, you know, it's experience. So yeah, now I can yoink you back into position. Well, by position I mean in a place where you won't get killed by enemies. And I think I'm okay right now, even though you're about to get shot by a ballista. Okay, who's getting hit by the avalanche? Oh, wait, no, it's the center, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. Ah, a couple of enemies just appeared right alongside Parcelia, and we're also gonna get avalanche now. Is there any way that... Oh, actually, though. Huh. Can I... Oh, Seedol's just out, isn't he? No, he's not, okay. Yoink! See, I knew there was a reason why I made Morphia a flyer. Because now... I do that, and then you have a movement of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, I don't even know if that's useful, though. Like, I don't think I'll be able to get into a good position to use... It's not really like there are many other places that Seedol can go. So, okay, then. I won't really be able to... unless I run in with, like, Aaliyah first, and then I canter. So, like, where can you go? Oh, you can actually go all the way up there. But that will mean you can only get 3 people. Oh, hey, rare instance of Dragon's Fist being useful because it's a magical weapon and you're a great knight, but... Yeah, Yunaka no longer has cancer. I need to remember that because she's not engaged with Sigurd anymore. That gives me chain attacks on past Aaliyah. But that might get in the way of some of my attacks against him, so maybe it'd be better if I use the longbow. Wow, that is like no hit rate. Oh yeah, because you have Marthon, so your avoid's probably like insane. Yeah. Oh, and you're on fog. Oh, so you already are on fog. Oh, actually, hang on a minute. Yeah, Lapis can actually get all the way up here. In fact, Lapis can actually attack... Wait a minute, Wormslayer's... Do they work? Hang on. Let me just... I have it. Yep! He's considered Fell Dragon, not actual dragon, so he has the same problem Corrupted Worms do. Because of course he does. Why wouldn't he have that problem? Okay, well I can get rid of you via a different method this way. Of course, I probably need to freeze staff him now. I'm just trying to think if there is a way that I can... Ah, and you are effective Fell Dragon thanks to Aaliyah's Engage, so I definitely can take off a health bar with that, but that doesn't poison you. You know, I'm just gonna go for this chip damage. Yeah, I had a feeling at least one of those would miss, but it does mean that that's gonna make it better for me to... Oh, especially thanks to Draconic Hex. Make it easier for me to... I am not mystical, though, so... But I can try for this.
Sort of like that, maybe?
I'm not sure if this is exactly the smartest idea, trying to go after, I suppose you could call him Corrupted Aaliyah right now. Because, of course, if he Lodestar rushes Aaliyah, I don't even have the effectiveness negation because I'm not at an A support with Yunaka. And he has the Rapier for Cavalry effectiveness.
Emblem?
Okay, so if I got his stance on these 3... Okay, that is actually death, so let's go for that first. Maybe if I just pin him in with people that I know he can't kill. I mean, there is Lodestar Rush, but I know that Lodestar Rush on Temera doesn't actually kill. So again, pinning him in with people that he can't actually kill. Which I know that he can kill Lapis, so we can't do that. He does kill regular Aaliyah, and I'm pretty sure he kills... Yeah, he does kill Yunaka, so... Okay. Well, actually, is there any real reason to put anybody within range here besides Temera? I don't think there's anything else that can attack Temera. Oh, and we have the avalanche happening here, though, as well. I need to remember that. To be perfectly honest, I actually feel like it's best if I have you rush back here.
Made quick work of that.
So you are only Thunderers. Is that really... You know what? Maybe it is worth it if it gets me Roy back. Aha, I can get the covert bonus for doing this, except you ignore it, because you are a, mystical. So... I will... Yeah, maybe it would have been better if I had tried to use Freeze with Jean, rather than... Okay, Grasping Void was great there. Rare instance of me actually wanting that. Then because I think that was a total waste of Goddess Dance, honestly. But it did get Temera closer.
I had no choice but to...
Now, I really hope the forecast is correct about that 45 damage Lodestar Rush. So Amber can actually go here and stay out of the avalanche, though. And out of past Aaliyah's range. Don't have any elixirs in the convoy, but I can take one of those just to give to Yunaka. Because we still have turns, because she still has her Engage Blast. And I kind of have to put Veil there, I think. Okay, past Aaliyah, what are you doing?
You made it this far? You're strong. You should be on my side.
Veil has an amazing boss conversation with him, by the way.
I am not a defect.
Yeah, 9 times 5 is 45.
This is it.
Yeah, so we're having the boss theme defective play again, which fits. I believe this is the last time we'll hear it, and here's the avalanche. Which, hilariously, Amber is just outside of. Uh-oh. Oh, Tamara, she's the one who went coming all the way down the mountain. Oh, but Tamara didn't go back that far. Just not quite at full engage meter there. Okay, so clearly you are now fully aggroed.
Whatever you need.
Although, you still have freeze. Although this is one of those games where, like, sometimes in some Fire Emblem games, status stars have higher accuracy the closer you are. I don't think this is one of those. So I do get Divine Pulse Plus on this. And okay, he is frozen. There we go. So no movement. In fact, because he's frozen, I was like, oh, I can just wail on him from range, but I don't want to waste my engage attack. But at the same time, like, it's just a total risk to myself if I use my engage attack. In fact, yeah, same effect. I just don't get potentially killed. So yeah.
I am guided by the emblems.
And yeah, they'll use Aaliyah's quotes as well. So, gotta get Vale in closer, entirely for a boss dialogue, because her boss dialogue with this guy is absolutely amazing. I just feel like you can kind of see the grid in the snow. What turn are we on? Turn 7, okay. So we're kind of halfway into the turn limit right now. You know, I can use Thunder, which actually does a pretty good job of taking him down a peg.
Leave it to me.
Oh, that would have actually been pretty good if it hit. Although, actually, hang on. How much is your magic? Oh, it's only 10. Yeah, it's just like present Aaliyah. It's not very good. I can hit and run, I guess. That is not good because of falchion. Although if I engage, I think I will finish a health bar. I was just thinking, like, I can use the flames to get rid of his, Wormflare doesn't even work because Fell Dragon. I can use the flames to get rid of his, Fog Tile. I'm pretty sure it's not gonna, like, unfreeze him or anything.
I will win.
So, goodbye Fog Tile, and I canter away, and you are, once again, just like Zephia, you are frozen and also on fire. I can take out this Ballista. The problem is, like, Anna. I really would like Anna to take out one of them, but if she does, then she is going to get, probably wrecked by the other one. If I was... I probably am in physic range of Anna now I think about it.
Oh, you're too nice.
Well, considering he almost fell for her being an outright con artist, that quote is fitting. 149 hit, though. I don't want them to crit Anna. I mean, there's logically no reason for me to actually do this besides getting experience for Anna, but still. I mean, that was a blade. Don't know how much of a threat it would have been to me, but still. Oh! I actually can get the boss dialogue now! So yeah, I'll fight him with Aaliyah eventually, but I really, really wanted to do this. This will also poison him.
Vale, is that you?
What?
No. Vale is younger than you are. Forget what I said.
Are you related to Vale?
She is my youngest sibling and littlest sister. I had many sisters and many brothers. Most of them have been killed in awful ways. Will Father dispose of Vale too? If I think about that, it makes me sad.
Yeah, this is exactly what I was saying about the whole announcing your emotions thing. Here it's used for drama and just, it makes sense for someone who's just so broken.
I would like to stand by my sister. Always. An ally. A friend.
She's that important to you.
You look too much like her. It bothers me. I'll defeat you now. Whoever you are not my little sister.
You're right. I'm not your little sister. Still, I'm glad I was here with you to hear all of that. Thank you, brother.
All right.
You're very strong.
And chain attack mood whiplash. Okay, he is down to his last health bar.
A little rough here.
So I've pretty much got him next turn. Okay, don't crit me, please. Thank you! Yeah, you're firing that up again. It's fine, we're gonna end this, so yeah. No reason to worry about that. He's definitely done this turn. Oh, my engage ran out. So I definitely want to do this, but I die, so... That might actually put him into range. Unless I crit. Don't crit, John, please. Thank you.
That hurts.
For one, I'm actually wanting myself to not crit. Of course, I get the lost item now. Oh, also, because you didn't crit Anna, this is your reward. Your eternal reward.
I'm pretty tough, you know.
Yeah, I forgot about the avalanche on the first turn, and it resulted in Clan being kind of out of action for a while. But he's sort of making up for it now. And I guess if I get some Lunas here, this might work. Those are always famous last words. Of course, the Luna missed. Oh, even Ivy lightly tapping him will take him down. Or, you know, I could just do this to get the conversation.
I sense that you are looking and staring. You will not win that way. Or are you scared? Yes, of course. I've been scared from the start of all this. It's only natural. Scared of losing battles, of losing what's important to me, losing people I care about. I will admit, I am jealous of you. You have my face, but you say the things you feel out loud. I am not allowed to show fear. If I say I am afraid, I will be labeled a defect. I follow orders. I don't think. I am like the corrupted. They are awful. You really dislike the corrupted too. I hate them. They have killed many of my sisters and my brothers. If I lose to you, they will kill me. No, they will kill me in time. No matter what. But you don't die. I'm proof of that.
Unless we end up causing a time paradox.
What did you say? Never mind. Let's finish. Come at me, or I will come at you. This is like looking in a mirror. What I see bothers me.
That was a fierce battle.
Yeah, Wash is already almost, like, getting close to capping her level as her second class.
Just like a hero.
Enemy 2 down, just one more.
Was that too much?
Final enemy down. More strength for Yunaka is nice. Yeah, sorry to make you be the one to do this, Vale, but I kinda have to.
Allow me! It appears I've lost.
Oh wow, nice synchronized defeat there, Marth.
Oh no. Now Father will dispose of me.
Wasn't even worth that much experience. Oh, I still had Zephia's sword in my inventory. And hopefully that smashing of the shard will carry over to the presents. But we still have one more weirdly hilarious thing about this chapter to witness. Okay, maybe not. We go straight to the post-battle scene. I definitely want to just, like... Also, I love how you can adopt animals from the past and bring them into the future. That should probably be causing some kind of time paradox, but yeah. I want to show the end, like the cutscene after this battle, because it's obviously pretty important.
Indeed.
And like I said, there's something kind of hilarious in it, but I'm pretty sure everyone should have unique comments here. Yeah, well, I mean, you did kind of a decent, thing. Yeah, if only the past Aaliyah knew that clan would exist in the future. Moose? Moosin! There's a moose in here! Wait, no, it's a deer. That doesn't look like a deer, that looks like a moose. But we have adopted the Moosin of the past.
Oh.
Yeah, so this actually sums up something that I feel about this map. While I really like that we got to see past Aaliyah, I personally, like, here's how I would handle this. Rather than have the dumb time travel gimmick that only exists for this one chapter, even though time travel was never established as a thing before, instead I would have Aaliyah's paralogue be a flashback to past Aaliyah, and them serving Sombron, and tell the story of how they met Lumera. Like, have that be Aaliyah's paralogue.
You know?
Huh. I mean, that's actually pretty wise. It's kind of funny that he should be mentioning that, though, because, well, let's just say that there are things in certain DLCs that are, yeah.
So...
We'll see. But yeah, it's hard to put into, like, words exactly, but I do just really like the whole way that past Aaliyah speaks, the whole, like, you know, that is stupid. Vale being hurt makes me feel sad. It's just, it does just feel like it's somebody who genuinely has difficulty expressing emotions and hasn't really been, like, socialized to really fully understand what emotions even are on a conceptual level. They just can't really, like, again, they're almost like a robot. They can only really talk in statements of, I feel this, I think this is bad. But now, the aftermath.
Good. We broke the Fell Dragon shard. I only hope the old me is going to be okay.
Yeah, we just poisoned him a little bit from your dagger. He'll be fine.
We were able to provide some healing. The old you will awaken soon.
Oh yeah, that's actually kind of interesting. I think it's implied that they're like, oh crap, let's use all our healing staves on him. Otherwise, he might die and then he'll cause a time paradox.
That's a relief.
The old you saw us in the past, though. Do you think that's going to cause any problems?
It should be fine. I do forget everything. Eventually.
Yeah, exploiting that amnesia.
Oh, that's right.
It seems we finished just in time.
I guess this is goodbye to the past. The land around us is starting to change. Now we'll really never see Zephia again.
And that's probably a good thing.
But thanks to her help, we can keep fighting. And we will. She sacrificed her life to help us get here. We have to go on and stop Sombron.
And she wouldn't have needed to do that if this shard was not in the past.
You're right.
Goodbye, my old self. When you begin your journey someday, I hope your travels are as wonderful as mine.
You said these invaders were right here, and yet they are not.
That is very odd. Perhaps the battle moved elsewhere.
Or perhaps they all had rewarp staves.
I sensed an unexpected emblem, and wanted to see it for myself. But I sense nothing now.
Yeah, that is true. They'd only be aware of the 12 emblems at this point, whereas with Aaliyah actually being an emblem, he's probably one that says, I just noticed that Sombron's, like, forehead eye actually moves. That's creepy.
I'm surprised you came, my lord. It's been some time since you ventured outside.
I had to be certain, though I know that emblem no longer exists. I will go back to the temple. After the battle concludes, my child will return with news.
Your children are endlessly impressive. What I wouldn't do to have such loyal subordinates.
Yes, one day, you will have subordinates who betray you for very understandable reasons.
If you require some of those, then just do what I do. Make children.
Yes, because that's exactly how being a parent works. This sums up Sombron so well.
Make children of my own.
Family is function and utility. You put blood in, you get loyalty out.
No, not really.
My children owe me their lives, their love, their absolute dedication.
Though now you kinda see where Zephia got her twisted idea of family from. She's been around this guy for thousands of years.
Family. What a revelation. I would like to make one of these children. With you.
And just straight up saying it.
You have a child with me.
I would have to check what your growth rates in holy blood are like.
Please, Lord Sombron.
Now is not the time. But I will consider it after the war, after my ambitions are served.
I understand, my lord. I swear to help you achieve your ambitions.
It's just such kind of a weird scene, because now they've basically straight up admitted Zephia's like, I swear to help you achieve your ambitions, so that you will bone me.
I expect your utmost.
A child. How intriguing. What would that be like? To possess fully through such unconditional love.
Again, not exactly unconditional.
How did my mother and father regard me? With this love? Oh, if only I could travel to the past. A foolish, impossible thought. Now perhaps I should find Lord Sombron's child. What was that one called?
Yeah, the one that you keep forgetting because an insect would be more memorable?
Oh, why bother? He disposes of them all. One must never ever grow attached.
Yeah, don't you get the feeling that if you did have a child, then that could easily happen to them?
That would just make me sad.
Now the Aleanness has infected you.
You there! Are you all right? Oh, thank goodness. I found you lying here. I was afraid you might have been dead. But what a relief. You were just in a terrible daze.
Was that a dream?
A dream?
I met someone who had my face, but who also looked like you. Your blue hair and blue eyes are beautiful. The one with my face had that too.
That sounds like a lovely dream. Say, it's chilly out here. I'd hate for you to catch a cold. Let's get you somewhere nice and warm. Do you think you can stand?
Thank you. This is the first time for this. For me. You're being kind.
Really? I'm sorry to hear that. What is your name, child?
Oh, my name. Mother told me. This was before she died. That Father called me that name. Just once. What is your name?
I'm Lumera.
I know that name. It's the name of the last divine dragon still alive. The name of Father's enemy. If you are the divine dragon, then I have to kill you. If I don't, Father will call me a defect and dispose of me. But you were kind to me. I don't want to kill you. I am thinking a thought that doesn't belong. I guess I am what I am. A defect. 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 Defect.
Don't say that. There's nothing defective about you.
But I must do my duty, or else Father will dispose of me. He'll feed me to the corrupted. That scares me more than anything. I want to live, to see tomorrow, and the day after that.
Then let's keep today between us. I don't want you to die. How about this? Let's meet again soon for a nice, long, kind talk. No one needs to know. What do you say? Pinky promise.
I do not understand this term, pinky promise.
All right.